Okay, so let us catch everyone up on what's going on. So, weeks ago, the last time you were here, something happened, okay? And we needed to address it. And so, here goes. Two of the women got into it, okay? It was over a phone call. And some terrible things were said. Word got back to me and Rock. And somebody felt like they were threatened. And one thing we do not do is threaten our friends. I couldn't believe it. The things that I heard, I could not believe it. It didn't sound like this is something this person would do, but you still have to address threats. We're all friends, and I know we can work it out. So we were told, I got a call, a frantic call from Shonda Jae. And she said that she was threatened by Marcia on a phone call. That she wanted to call and talk to Marcia to hash it out. Marcia was angry, called her names. She said Marcia cussed her out. I find that hard to believe because Marcia doesn't do that. And she said something else that I just know Marcia did not do. And so we had to all come together. We had to Zoom call, all come together. And I told the ladies, I need to hear your side. We need to hear your side. You know, it's always Marcia's side, Shonda Jae's side, and then the truth. So we needed, Rock and I had to listen to figure out who was truthful, the most truthful. And then somebody dropped the bomb. So I was on Zoom celebrating with my cast of an award we won at a film festival for our film that I shot the entire summer. And we were just celebrating our win, how we placed, and my phone just kept going off. And I'm like, who is this interrupting me while I am on a Zoom call with my cast, my crew, everybody? We just celebrated. We had champagne and we were toasting. Well, when I finished celebrating with my cast and crew, I called Shelia and I said, Shelia, what in the world is going on? And she proceeded to tell me what had happened between Shonda Jae and Marcia. And I'm telling you, what I was told, this is very serious. So Shelia told me that she wanted to get together with all girls on Zoom, that we can figure out what happened and we can move forward. So it was Marcia's word against Shonda Jae's word. And me and Shelia had to figure out what was the more truthful until this person dropped the bomb. I just couldn't believe it. So then it proved who truly was telling the truth. So I was at my home enjoying my day. I had just made my dinner. I had some pinto beans, some turnip greens, and some cornbread. And I had me a roast in the oven. You thought I was going to say chicken. And just enjoying my evening, eating my meal. And I get a phone call from Shelia. And I was glad to hear from Shelia. And Shelia tells me about Shonda Jae's accusation about our argument we had over the phone about 3 or 4 weeks ago. She told Shelia that I cussed her, yelled at her, screamed at her, and that Goliath was at my home, and that he jumped in the conversation and threatened her too. I told Shelia, I said, Shelia, that did not happen. You know me. You know I would never do anything like that. She's lying, but yes, I will join you ladies on a Zoom that we're all together because I have my proof that that did not happen. Now let me tell you what happened that day. I came home from the grocery store and my phone rang as I walked in. It was Shonda Jae. She wanted to talk. I said, Shonda Jae, let me put you on speaker while I put my groceries up. I pressed the speaker, but also there is a recorder built in. So it was recording our conversation. And she yells and screams and cuss, and I say what I said, and I'm putting up groceries. But now anybody that know me knows that when I leave my home, I leave either my television on or I leave my playlist on. I need something in the house, some sound in the house. And when I leave my playlist on, I love all kinds of music, all genres of music, from Beyonce to Whitney Houston to Katy Perry to Lady Gaga to Chris Stapleton, country singer, to Snoop. You know, I love Snoop in the day. But anyway, gin and juice, that's not what this is about. Anyway, so this particular day I had on the television. Well, while I was there and she was ranting and raving as I was putting my groceries up, a movie was on. And the name of that movie was John Q. Denzel Washington's movie was on. So she hears this man, and Denzel was threatening the doctor to save his son. And she tells Sheila and Rock that that's Goliath threatening her. I met them on the Zoom call. Shonda Jae went on talking about how I did this and how I did that. And I didn't have to say a word. I just pressed play. And they heard her saying those words to me. They heard her going off. I said some words to her. She cussed me. And in the background, they could hear Denzel Washington and John Q. They could hear Denzel threatening the doctor and John Q. They even heard the Popeyes commercial that came on shortly after that, which proves, of course, she was lying. And again, she had to apologize. But I want to ask this question. When is enough enough? I would like to say, people think because you're quiet, soft-spoken, you don't raise Cain, you don't act a fool, people think that they can lie on you. They think they can talk to you any kind of way. But I'm here to tell you all who are like me, who are not confrontational, who are calm and collective, it is okay to get angry. Jesus got angry when he went into the temple and he saw these thieves lined up, charging people to pray in his temple, charging people sheep and lambs offering, to God in his temple. Jesus got angry, and when he got angry, he ran those thieves out of the temple. He said that my house is a house of prayer. So I tell you, it is okay to be angry. And one time too many, Shonda Jae is going to back me in a corner. And I'm not going to have any other choice. You bag a dog in the corner for so long, you done kicked him and kicked him, he going to come out fighting. So when that day comes, I already have my forgiveness prayer ready. I already have everything written out. Because that may be the day that Marcia goes to jail. Say what? I don't care what anybody say. I know what I heard. So yes, I called Sheila and told her Marcia just went off on me, and I know good and well I heard Goliath in the background. And I said, I think they threatened me. So Sheila said that she will call Marcia and Rock and get everybody on Zoom so we can clear this up. So we got on Zoom, and when we got on Zoom, I told them what happened. I wanted to call and talk to Marcia to see if we can, come to some understanding with our friendship. And she told me, well, let me put you on speaker because I just got home from the grocery store. I know she did because I followed her. Anyway, so I told them about the argument and everything, and I did say a cuss word, and I apologize. I did. I'm a big woman. I can apologize. And I just told them that I heard a man's voice in the background, and I guarantee it is Goliath. So that's what I said. Then Marcia has this recording that she took, and she should have told me that the recording, when she put it on voicemail, that she was recording me, because I think the law says I have to know if I'm being recorded, and I didn't know. Anyway, she pulls out this recording, and it's me and her conversation. Yes, the ladies heard me cuss. I've already apologized for that. Marcia did not cuss, so I was wrong on that. And in the background, I did hear a man's voice, like I said, but it sounded like a TV show. And she said it was Denzel. It didn't sound like Denzel to me, but she said it was Denzel. And yes, I did hear the Popeyes chicken commercial. But when I heard this man say threatening words, I didn't know it was Denzel threatening the doctor to save his son to do the surgery on John Q. How was I supposed to know that? I didn't know that. But anyway, I had to apologize again for misunderstanding the situation with Marcia. But that's okay, because we can move forward. But I'm still going to follow her, and I'm still going to prove my point that Goliath is in that house. I'm going to prove the point that they're doing probably more than just holding hands. And how I'm going to prove that is to keep following her. And don't go nowhere one moment. Every time, me and my green contacts, we gonna follow Marcia everywhere she goes. And I'm gonna be right there, ready with my video on my cell phone to show the women that she ain't what she says she is. Now, Marcia.